we're hanging out at Jackalope Brewing Company here in Nashville, Tennessee, with an in-person, live, human guest, Scotty McCreery.
This is crazy.
I know. I haven't seen anybody in like 6 months. This is so great.
It feels like it's been so long. So thank you for having me, even though we feel so far apart.
I know.
This is great.
This is like so incredibly far apart, but we have to be safe, right? We've got to do the distancing.
Safety first.
But hey, right off the bat, congrats are in order. In Between made a huge leap to #1. In fact, this is very significant because it's one of only a couple songs to make such a giant leap on the country airplay charts in almost 30 years. You've got to be feeling great about this.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. It was a fun ride with In Between, and it's a song that means a lot to me. We wrote it back in 2015, and I've loved it every day since then. So I'm glad I got a chance on the charts, and for it to get all the way up there was pretty special.
Yeah, it did take 63 weeks, I think. Not that I was counting or anything.
I was. I'll tell you.
Well, I'm thinking that there are pros and cons to this. I mean, it basically means you had one song on radio for over a year, and that is very unusual. But yeah, talk to us about some of the pros and cons.
Yeah, I mean, pros are people get to live with the song. They get to really, they're driving to work, they're hearing it. It really becomes a part of their lives over a year. The main cons are, I mean, we got a lot of music that I'm like excited about. Now I want to get it out there. So I'd love to put out 3 or 4 songs a year, kind of like the old days. But it's just not how things are working nowadays. But as long as we get to put music out there and people enjoy it, that's all that matters.
Well, you guys did have a nice big celebration to celebrate it going #1. How many bottles of champagne were involved?
There were quite a few bottles of champagne. It took going to like 3 different stores because the champagne, there was champagne to spray and champagne to drink. So 2 different types, but there was a lot. We cleaned them out.
More importantly, I want to know how I can get one of those matching Scotty t-shirts.
Oh yeah, Gabime though, she was up in our studio, like would not let me come in there all day, and she was ironing on these pictures on white t-shirts, and everybody had a big time with them. So yeah.
All right, got more with Scotty coming up right now. Back to the countdown. We are back again on Hot 20 with Scotty McCreery, who is on a roll at radio. In fact, 3 #1s in a row. But I want to take this moment to give you some serious props for not giving up at a time when it kind of dried up for like 4 years before 5 more minutes. But you didn't throw in the towel. I mean, you kept going. Talk to me about that time.
Yeah, I mean, life's not always going to be great. There's going to be bumps in the road, mountains and valleys. So definitely 2016 for me was not a fun year at all, to say the least. And, changing record deals and, man, all sorts of stuff. So, but for me, the way I was raised, when life gets tough, the tough get going. And so you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and figure out a way forward. So surrounding myself with great people, it takes a village. I got a great management team, an incredible label with Triple Tigers, and people that really just believe in me and the music, and we all work so well together. So we came out of it all right, but yeah, it wasn't so great there for a little while.
Well, we probably came out of it as an even better artist. I'm sure you just appreciate everything so much more now.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially just kind of the way I got started and everything, just thrown in there. It was all so much. It was crazy at first, but to go through that and to really learn what it takes to get a song to the top, because I've never had a #1 before 5 more minutes, and that was always my biggest goal. And so to get it after going through all that and with a song like that means so much to me, it really did teach me a lot and showed me a lot about myself.
So how does it feel? 3 #1s in a row.
It's pretty insane.
That's hard to do.
It's crazy. Radio's been, such great friends over the years, and so this music has never been more personal for me. I'm writing about my life. I'm writing about my wife, just what we're going through, and so the fact that they've embraced us, it means a lot.
Well, what about new music? I know you're writing all the time. Where does that stand?
We're working on it. We're working away. We're in the studio right now. COVID can't stop the new music being made, so we've got a lot of the album done. So we're getting close. We'll have a new single out hopefully this fall, and the new album to follow that.
All right, more with Scotty coming up right now. Back to Jackalope Brewing Company here in Nashville with our buddy Scotty McCreery, and I want to say congratulations on your 2-year anniversary to wife Gabi. Oh my gosh, 2 years! Where did it go? It's like that.
Time flies, I tell you. We've been having a blast. So she is just incredible. It's been so much fun doing life with her. She's my best friend, and she makes me a better man. So I'm looking forward for many, many more to come.
I love it. It's like a Hallmark commercial. How did you guys celebrate the anniversary?
We had a big breakfast though. Made waffles and bacon and eggs, mimosas, and then we made some homemade chocolate covered strawberries. It's kind of a project, you know. You can't just put the chocolate in the microwave. You got to do it. Got to do it right. So that was fun.
That's kind of sexy.
Well, you know.
What have you learned in 2 years of marriage that you didn't know before?
Oh my goodness. Well, you got to clean your sinks of your toothpaste, the extra stuff. That's a no-go with the wife. She doesn't like that. But no, I don't know. I think I've just learned that life is so much more fun, you know, doing it with a partner and somebody you love, and just going on adventures. And I mean, I thought life was great before, and then I, you know, got to do it with Gabi. So yeah, she's awesome.
That's awesome. And of course, you guys have known each other for a long time. It's not like you got married overnight, but still, you know, marriage is different. Living with someone is different.
Oh, yeah.
Lockdown is different.
Yeah.
Anything eye-opening about that, being, you know, together all the time?
That's been the major difference for sure. I mean, I think we'd just gotten used to seeing each other a couple days a week, and that was kind of our life, and we were fine with it. But I mean, I love seeing her. She's very much probably ready for me to get back on the road. I'm loving it as far as seeing her every day. But it's been great. I mean, there are positives to take out of being able to have this time. We'll never have it again. Yeah. So we're trying to embrace it and enjoy our time together.
If you get on her nerves, just go, here, honey, I made you chocolate-covered strawberries.
Chocolate-covered strawberries. I got extra chocolate. There's more strawberries. Where that came from?
All right, there's more Scotty where that came from. Right now, back to the countdown. Welcome back to Hot 20 Countdown, where we are wrapping things up with our buddy Scotty McCreery. And you know, we've done some fun things over the years. Leisurely wine drinking, competitive axe throwing.
Absolutely.
You know, I am pretty competitive.
I'll tell you, I know.
I am going to suggest we do a little shuffleboard today. What do you think?
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Okay, now I've never done this before, but you know, I'm competitive, so I expect to be good from the get-go. All right, you want to go first?
I got it.
Okay. Wait, no. That's dirty. I see how you want to play. All right.
Oh, man. Oh, just barely.
Hey, a little too mad.
Yeah, you have
bring
to
it back
stare
down.
there.
Bring it back down. Okay, it's not okay.
You got it.
I can do it in heels.
That's true.
Stop.
Man.
Really? Really?
Oh, Scooter, way to end it, bud. So far we're not professionals.
All right. How can I knock all three of yours off in one go?
You can have.
Sure. Check this out.
Wow.
Play
Going
dirty.
for the angle. Oh, you're all around it.
Okay. Apparently I'm no good at shuffleboard. I think we go back to drinking wine.